started. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Um, there we go. I wanted to go over something because I know we always have a variety of different levels of people that join us. Some are masters. Some have been doing meditation for a while, some have not, and some have never done meditation at all. So I wanted to kind of give you some information so that everybody can participate at their own level and not feel like they're missing out. So during the meditation, especially when we do a guided meditation, there are some people that may not see anything, but that's okay. Don't think that you're missing out on anything. You may hear something instead of see something, or in the environment that you're in, you may feel something. You may feel a knowing of something and not sure where it's coming from. Always remember the voices and what you're hearing and feeling is always coming from inside of you. And that's okay. So always remember when you're doing meditation or a guided meditation that this is all about you and how you hear or see or don't beat yourself up about it. Just love yourself because everybody is different. When I first started, I didn't see anything. However, I felt everything. And it was kind of interesting for me because, you know, any of those who are an empath, you feel everything. I mean, you can feel other people's energy and stuff, and that's okay. So everybody has their own way during a guided meditation. So go with what you know. If you don't hear anything, you don't feel anything, that's okay too. Always remember that the family inside of you, all of you, are getting what you need. So please don't feel bad. I had someone tell me, well, I don't know if I was going to come into meditation because I never feel anything. That's okay. Okay. So we are going to do an inner journey today. I'm going to take you on a bus ride today. And so right now, I just want you to begin to make yourself comfortable and start taking deep breaths. Those of you who are my journalers, you might want to put your journal near you because coming out of the meditation, you may hear something or feel something and you may need to take some notes. So as you're getting comfortable, just start breathing. Taking deep breaths in and out. Notice your body and how it feels right now. If there's any discomfort, adjust how you're sitting, adjust the way you're sitting, and continue to breathe in and breathe out. Hey, Bryce. So I want you to acknowledge yourself for taking the time to come here today. Continue to breathe in and out and listen to the sounds of the breath. Imagine yourself connecting to all of your kindling spirits who are listening to you, are joining in. Invite your ancestors, invite your spirit guides, invite them into your meditation. Allow them to be a part to help you help lead you and guide you. There's nothing for you to do. There's nowhere for you to go. Just breathe. Notice any parts of the body if it's tight or uncomfortable. Focus and take a breath into those areas and breathe into that area, in and out. And just keep adjusting yourself until you're relaxed more and more, breathing in and breathing out. The only thing you're going to focus on is the now. Right now. Doesn't matter about tomorrow. Doesn't matter about earlier today. Just focus on right now. And continue to breathe in and breathe out. Now, as you continue to breathe in and out, I want you to focus on where you're at. I want you to see yourself leaving the room that you're in and going outside and walking down the street. It can be the street that you live on, or it could be another street. Let this be a street that you're very familiar with, and just start walking. As you're walking, take in the sounds and the sights that are all around you. Don't forget to breathe. You're not in a hurry. You're just walking, just curious about what you're discovering all around you. As you continue to walk down the street, you come to a parking lot. And in that parking lot is a bus. Inside of this bus, it holds all your inner self, all of the different voices that live inside of you. The first self is the self that loves all about you. These are the inner voices that make you feel really good about yourself. This is the creative one, the intelligent one, the mystical one, the one that just wants to love you no matter what. On the bus is your second self. And this is a self that gets in the way of the loving self. This is the voice, the shadow voice, that we don't like to admit that we own. It's the inner critic, it's the wounded child, it's the not good enough. This is the second self. And the last self that is on the bus is the neutral self. This is a voice that defines you by your relationships to others, your relationship with yourself, by the gifts you own, and the talents that you bring to the world. These are the teachers, the healers, the business person, the entrepreneur, the Reiki master. They are all on the bus. So I want you to walk around the bus. Notice what color it is. Is it a yellow bus? A blue bus? A silver bus? What color is your bus? And usually buses have writing on them. So notice what's written on the side of your bus, in the back of your bus. Is there something written on the windshield of the bus that describes where you're going? Or maybe your bus doesn't have anything on it at all. Just walk around and look at your bus. Remember, inside this bus are all of your inner family members. Notice how you feel about the bus. Are you curious? Are you a little afraid? Remember that this is a perfectly safe place and that you are the one in charge of this inner journey. It is your journey and yours alone. Now, when you're ready, I want you to approach the bus slowly or quickly. It's up to you. Pause when you reach the door. Knock on the door 3 times and watch as it opens for you to enter inside. Climb the 3 steps inside of the bus. As you climb onto the bus, look around. Now look at the driver's seat. Is there anyone sitting on the bus? If there is, politely ask them to return to the seat because you are the captain of this journey and this is your driver's seat. Slowly take your place on the seat of the bus. Adjust your rear mirror. Who do you see in the rear mirror? Just notice who's there, what they're wearing, what they look like. Some may be smiling, some may be waving at you, some may be sitting there quietly, some may be yelling at you or arguing to get your attention. Some may be wearing a mask, and some may be completely covered up because they don't want you to know that they're there. Just look around, for this is all your inner family. Notice how you feel about sitting in the driver's seat. Are you nervous? Are you happy? Are you curious? Are you interested? Are you scared? Just notice how you feel. But always remember that you are in charge. And whatever you're feeling, it's okay. Each of the members on the bus represents you. And each one carries a message and a special gift just for you. They are each here to teach you something about yourself and your world. And it's only your job to watch and listen. Now turn the key in the ignition and start your bus up. Put it in gear and start driving. Simply driving. Maybe your bus has special powers and it flies. Just put the bus in gear and go forward. As you're driving the bus, you're looking around and looking at all the controls on the bus, and you notice that there's a microphone attached to the dashboard. You pick up the microphone and you make this announcement. Who would like to come up and sit next to me in the passenger seat for a while? Does anyone have anything to say to me right now about what's going on in my life? Keep driving. And you hear a lot of chatter going on in your bus. Just keep driving. It may take a while, but they're coming. All of a sudden, one of yourselves leaps up, runs up, and sits down next to you. Listen to what he or she has to say, because this is the first time you've given an opportunity for your inner family to speak with you. Listen to the message. Do not interrupt. Just receive the message. Some of your family may come up and they just want to be with you. They want to feel you love on them for the first time in a long, long time. Ask your inner self sitting in the passenger seat if they need anything from you right now. And just listen. You don't have to do anything except drive. As the first comes up, goes back to the seat, your next inner self comes up, sits down, has a conversation with you, and goes back to the seat. So allow every member on the bus to come up. It is volunteer. So if someone doesn't want to come up, it's okay. You see a sign on the road and it says stop here. So you pull over and you stop. And there's a knock on the door, 3 knocks. So you open up the door, and on your bus comes your ancestors. On the bus comes your spirit guide. On your bus comes your angels. Why are they here? They are here to comfort you, to be a support for you to know from today forward that they will always be with you, no matter what. Some of them introduce themselves. It could be Archangel Michael. It could be Metatron. It could be Jesus. It could be Mary. Allow them to introduce themselves. Not all of them care about giving you a name. Could be your grandmother, your grandfather. They just allow them to come onto the bus. As the last one gets on the bus, you shut the door and continue driving. All of a sudden, there's someone sitting in the passenger seat. You don't recognize who it is, and so you ask, "Can I help you?" And they introduce themselves as your guardian angel and let you know that they have been with you from the beginning of time. And your guardian angel has a gift for you. They ask you to pull the bus over. They ask you to stand up. Your guardian takes your hand and leads you to the back of the bus. And you notice as you get up from the bus, someone else takes over. As you stand to the back of the bus, your guardian angel announces, "Greetings to all who are on the bus. We are family from the beginning of time to the end of time. Today, I want you to accept each and every one of you and understand one thing, that it is time for you to accept each and every one of you, and no longer should you be separate. No longer is there one or another. It's time to become a family, and when one of you are feeling sad, you are to call a family meeting, because the only way for us to exist and to go forward in love and in light is for each inner person that is a part of your family to understand what each one is feeling. So I want you to stand up, and I want each one of you to grab each other's hand, to acknowledge each other, to love each other. Anything that hurts one hurts all of us. Be kind to each other, love each other, and support each other. For in this new season, in this new shifting, the way for you to move forward is in one voice and in one step. Be kind to each other and love each other. We will always be with you. We will always support you. And we will always love you. As you look around, you notice that the bus is back at the stop that you began. Before the door opens, each one of your guardian angels, each one of your ancestors, give all of you a hug and encourage you and let you know that anytime you need help, all you have to do is ask. We are with you always. The angel driving the bus puts the bus in park, stands up and bows. Opens the door. Each one leaves. As you walk back to the front of the bus, you turn around and you acknowledge each and every inner voice, inner person that's on the bus. And you announce to them, I love you and I will always be with you. I will never ignore you again. And we are family. As you step off the bus, you walk back to the house. Take your place. You feel your body resting in the chair. You take several deep breaths in and out. Wiggle your toes, shake your legs, continue to breathe, and come back into your body. As you begin to open your eyes, if you want to write down some notes, do that now. Namaste.
All right, Annette, I want to thank you for that meditation. And just going back, as you guys come out of the meditation, usually within the first half hour to an hour coming out of it, just pay attention, because a lot of times you'll get messages because you're going from one state and coming it back into the earth realm. So just pay attention to signals, signs, messages, and just pay attention to those things. You may have a question that you've been asking for a while that may have got answered, or you might get a reminder. So just make sure that you take the opportunity and just come out of this and settle yourself in and have your spidey senses on, so to speak, to receive any messages from your soul family. So we're going to conclude with that. We want to thank all of you for participating today. We will be back here this Thursday at 9 p.m. You'll get an email on that. Then the meditation again next Sunday. And for all of you that are doing something with family tomorrow, Memorial Day, want to wish you all a happy holiday. Stay safe. Enjoy the time with your friends and loved ones. Again, want to thank the donations that have been coming in. They've just been coming in from different people. We want to thank all of you that are committing to the cause and helping us out with that. And with that, we will talk to you guys Thursday night at 9 p.m. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. We are officially done, and love you guys.
Love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ace.
Thank you.
Okay.
See
Thanks,
ya.
Nat.
Thank you. Good night.
Welcome.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.